Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Shield. In the last part, we awakened Calyrex, the, whatever he is, the King of Bountiful Harvests, and in this part, we're going to actually help him, to regain the honor of the people of the Crown Tundra. And to start to kick that off, we're going to talk to the mayor. Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvests? It's only the main tourist attraction of our lovely Freezington after all. I imagine we would see more visitors if only the King were real. He is real. Oh, literally, he's right over there. Like, I have like a big problem with this like wild goose chase we get sent on, because all of these like old farts, all they have to do is like look over there, and all he has to do is bring Peony over here and be like, "Hey everybody, this guy is real." But I don't know, apparently that's just not, Yeah, sure, I'll need them later anyway. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll take them. I have the Dynite ore. I have like loads of it. I almost have enough for an ability capsule, but that's not what I want. What I want is like the ability patch. That's the cool one. I feel like if I got the ability patch, I'd nearly use it on Courgette just to give him his ability because it's so good. The King of Bountiful Harvests, I used to believe he was real, you know. I was told that he might miss him in the fields. The king would steal my body away. Oh my god. Oh sure, my gran used to tell me stories about it all the time. An old fairy tale, that. Yeah, see, nobody believes in you. We have to talk to everybody? That's what I'm wondering. Let's talk to this lady over here who just has this feel. I'm rather busy doing nothing right now. Yeah, see, she won't even talk about him. That's how much of a shit she gives about Calyrex. Sorry, Bob. Nobody cares about you anymore. Nobody loves you, Booster. I did speak to them. What more do you want from me? I talked to them. That small experience candy is about as useful as a chocolate teapot or whatever. I guess there's like this one guy over here. Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land around here so we can grow crops for a change? He's your token village pessimist, you know. He's like, believe in Calyrex. What? Since when has Calyrex believed in me? Human child, I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. Yeah, no, they just did your, like, some fake thing. All you need to do is, like, toddle on over there, you know, and then they'll see you, and they'll be like, oh wow, he's real. Like, there's a really easy way to solve this issue. Of course I'm not grieving. I'm the King of Bountiful Harvests after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. What I'm going to ask is, like, what is Calyrex going to do with his powers when he does return? How can I be sure that he's not just, like, suckering me, an innocent human child, into, like, resurrecting him just so that he can, like, destroy the earth as we know it or something? How do we know that Calyrex isn't the homunculus in the flask? You know? There's just like too much talking. Like, sorry, but like it is one thing. I'm gonna get like a little bit salty here, but like it's one thing about this game where I'm just like kind of like, you could cut down on the dialogue just a little bit, you know, not too much. I don't want you to like take it out completely, but just dial it back, you know. Do we really need to go and talk to the villagers? Not really, you know. Can he just say, oh, I'm Calyrex, people don't believe me. Maybe you could help me if you find my horse, you know. And that would be fine, but I don't know. Now we have to go talk to the mayor again, you know. That's the... I feel like that's what frustrates me a little bit about like some points in this game, especially in the DLC, is that there's a whole lot of just like talking for no reason, you know. Yeah, Peony, how did you enjoy your little coma there? He's like, why do I suddenly feel like eating a carrot? Maybe he should eat a carrot. It's like, it'd be good for his eyesight. Do you ever see a rabbit wearing glasses? But, yeah, so, I don't know. Like, I do feel like I am going to be a little bit critical about, like, this DLC. Because, I don't know, for me personally, like, other people might find it cool, and like other people might love legendary Pokemon, and they're like, oh, it's amazing, all of the legendary Pokemon that we can catch, you know. But for me, it's just like not on the same wavelength as I am, you know. It's just not, it's not my jam, if you get me. And again, like, you couple that with like the fact that there's like just like irrelevant dialogue that I don't care about. Like, I think if they just let you like wander around here, it's like one of the reasons why, like, I've been thinking a lot about Breath of the Wild recently, because that's one thing that game just does so perfectly. They really do just like take the training wheels off, and they're like, yeah, enjoy yourself, have fun. You know, is that really such a crime to do that when you're designing a game? Even if it's a game like this, which is like, quote-unquote, aimed at kids, you know? I don't need that. Like, even if it's a game like this, which is like, quote-unquote, aimed at, like, children, it's like, can't you just, like, let people... It's not like it's a hard game, can't you just, like, let people enjoy it, you know? And I feel like Breath of the Wild is like one of the few games that actually does that in a meaningful way. Oh, that's a graveyard. I was like looking for the farmyard. So where is this mayor guy? Oh, well, there's the Poltegeist. I didn't mean to disrupt your Sunday drive. So yeah, I am going to get critical about that. I feel like this game, like, I've said it before, like, I've had this conversation with you guys before, but like, this game is amazing. You know, it's a fantastic Pokemon game. I feel like it does a lot of things right that not all Pokemon games have got right previously. But there are some things where I'm just like, ugh, this doesn't really add anything to this. I think like the like vegetable patch that they're patches that they're talking about are up here somewhere. I feel like, yeah, there he is. There's Mayor, whatever his name is, right there. By the way, speaking about whatever his name is, Gyarados the Merciless or whatever. I do have a plan in mind for what I want to do with him. I've been thinking, like, what do I want to do with this Pokemon? Because I would like to use him. So don't worry, viewers, I do have a scheme for this Pokemon. Unlike legendary Pokemon, what I am interested in is how can you, like, even like the simplest Pokemon like a Linoon, how can you get them to achieve their full potential? That's what I'm interested in, so... Yeah, they are. Why don't you just, like, move out? You know, let the Pokemon live here. All that lives here is old people anyway. Like, eventually, they can't procreate. You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, this is hardly the place for storytelling. So now, again, the game makes us come here, like, about, like, 100 yards away to talk to him. And then he's like, oh... come back to my house where you just were, 100 yards back in the opposite direction, so that we can talk to each other again, you know. It's just like so arbitrary. It's things like that in game design where I feel like, where's the oversight? Whereas like the person like me, or like not just me, like I don't think I'm like the only person who would say this, but like where is the person during the development meetings who's like, do you know this is not necessary? Either have him, either just send him straight to the mayor in his house, or the mayor can talk to him there at the vegetable patch, you know? I don't see why, whoever designed the game... Also, can I check out over here for a sec? I don't see why whoever designed the game is like, oh yeah, make him just go back and forth for no reason, you know? Like, I don't see the rationale behind that. Hey, Rotom. Yeah, yeah, this is what didn't happen when I went over here the first time. Because basically, like, there's going to be these, like, temples where, we're going to end up catching each of the Reggies in this game. And now I think that since we visited this place as one of the, now that we visited this place since the storyline started, I'll just check the... Now that we've visited this place since the storyline started, we should now be able to fly here. Yeah, see? We can fly to Giant's Bed. Which is actually quite convenient. That's what I was trying to do, but obviously failed spectacularly. That's what I wanted to do in that video where I was like wandering around the Crown Tundra. Was just like unlock all the flying points, but apparently that was a fool's errand. Have you seen what's happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Its head has become massive. That's the way it looks like. You have it that way on your t-shirt. The tourist, Department of Tourism got it right all along. Yeah, he even says it. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own 2 eyes. The statue's been broken since I was a child. Like, literally, for like 80 years, that thing has been there, and that rock has been inside in that other place. And nobody put 2 and 2 together. They were just like, oh, this is nice, let's put it on this table here. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. It wouldn't be a carrot, would it, by any chance? But my memory isn't what it used to be. I can't recall what exactly the steed so desired. Oh, he has like a little Carbink. Hi, Carbink. Cute little Pokemon, you've got to love it. I'll read about the king's proud steed. So basically what we're doing here is just like reading some history, and what would we get, like an allusion to the we get like what is like the Freezington Snow Samba? Lift both hands in the air, wave here, wave there. Bow low, touch your toe and freeze, then up we pop to start all once more. What the hell? What is that? I feel like that's something, but I don't know what it is. What we're doing here is basically just getting like the info we need to be able to like progress with the side quest. That's all it is. Like, basically it's like, oh, you can plant carrots, you know. There's like one where it's like, oh, there's this one person who thinks that it was like a ghost horse, and there's this other person who thinks it was an ice horse, you know. What do you think it's going to be? So I think the next thing we do, I believe, is that we actually go and plant the carrots, I think. And in my other file, so in my file where I have, in my main file, oh, I want to actually, like, check these, like, glowing spots. Serious Mint, all of its stuff. Do you know what? I'm actually going to maybe use that on Gyarados. Because, at the moment, he has a nature which is, like, lowering his attack. It's upping its speed, but lowering its attack, which I'm not really happy about. So I'm like thinking maybe I'll give him that. Why am I not able to? Do I need to like talk to Carrot Man again? Because I went to see about, like, Calyrex. Well, maybe I need to talk to the mayor again, just arbitrarily. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh, neither. I did not have sex with that Nidorino. So don't don't at me, neither I'm female. My plan, basically, I can explain this. My plan for Linoon, otherwise known as the Gyarados the Merciless, or whatever, is I want to, since he has Quick Feet, what I want to do is I want to put together a setup where he uses Endeavor and Toxic Orb. Like, I think that's, like, a really good idea. Like, let's say, for example, use Protect first turn. I did read the books on the shelf. Do I have to read all of them? Yeah, the carrots. Ice Root carrots, if they're in the graveyard, then they... That's what I was trying to do, was plant it in the graveyard. Like, for example, you use Protect the first turn, Toxic Orb activates, then because you're poisoned, you can use Quick Feet activates, and as a result of that, you're faster. As a result of poison as well, Facade will do, like, massive 140 damage rather than 70. It'll also get the same type attack bonus because it's a normal type move. And that's my plan, so... I think it'll be a good one. Like, I think it'll just be, like, a cool opening sweeper or something like that, you know? Well, not even opening sweeper, but just being, like, a good, strong, normal type Pokemon. Oh, you need, like, here he is. I was just gonna say you need Big Bob Pataki to be your interpreter here. Oh! I'm gonna, while he's, like, gabbing on, I'm just going to take a drink. Yeah, carrots. How could you forget? Like, how many things could it be? Like, what do horses eat? Grass, carrots, oats, straw, or not straw, hay. Like, how, like, literally you had, like, 4 things to try. Carrots. The Freezington Snow Samba? No, that's probably what, one of my lovers would find, one of my many lovers in this game would find irresistible. But, so yeah, I think what I might do is, maybe... I'll see. Like, the Serious Mint is, like, a, I literally know what I'm doing already. I talked to the carrot guy already. Like, this is... Sorry, like, I'm gonna try and, like, tone down my frustration, but this, like, frustrates me so much. We've been playing this for 40 minutes, and literally probably about, like, 35 minutes has just been listening to them tell us stuff, you know? And, like, that's the point where it's, like, too much for me. Like, this is like Nega Harry is coming out here, you know? The one that's like, this is bullshit. And it's a shame. Like, I feel like it's a shame because, like, literally, like, all they need to change is take out some of the, like, irrelevant, arbitrary back and forth and take out some of the dialogue, and this is, like, really fun, you know? Then it'd be really enjoyable. Yeah, there's one ice patch, or one, like, cabbage patch, and the other one's over here. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm being unfair. You decide, you know? Like, tell me in the comments, like, do you think I'm being unfair to this game, or do you think I'm being fair? Because to my, like, for me, and, like, let me preface this with, like, that's what anyone would say. Like, anyone who criticizes anything would be like, I am a fair critic, you know? Because, like, who's ever going to say, like, I'm not a fair critic, take me seriously, you know? Yeah, Peony, you need to keep an eye on that. You've got, like, narcolepsy or something. Like, I think that I'm, like, quite a balanced, fair critic in general. And for me, like, as I say, there's a lot that I love about this game, but it gets kind of a bit tarnished by, again, this kind of crap. Like, why is this happening? They literally already told us, like, what we need to do. And here she, and then just in case we didn't understand, like, we've been talking about carrots for the last 15 minutes. There's, like, we already read 2 books about it. And then they're like, just in case, and they also showed it to us in a vision. They were like, here are these 2 places where you could theoretically plant a carrot. And despite that, they're like, oh, listen to this old lady sing a nursery rhyme about the 2 places that you could plant a carrot, and one of them is an ice carrot and one of them is a ghost carrot. So, I don't know, I just think it's too much. Like, that's the point where it's just, like, way too much for me, but anyway. Thanks a million for watching this part. In the next part, we're going to go plant some seeds, grow some carrots, and, yeah, we'll continue with this excuse for a storyline. Bye now.